are excited to help you discover your new look. My name is Shanidra Matthews and I started Amara 2 Classy Boutique to help women find classy and chic items for all sizes. It's not like the store experience. If we don't have your size, you can go on our website and purchase your size in your favorite outfit.
Hello everyone. This is your girl Shanidra with Let's Dig Deep. Yes, indeedy, if you can hear me clearly. Now I'm about to break the title down. No matter the plot, it won't stop what God has got to do for you. Just hold through and push through, because He'll get you through whatever He has you to go through. When we are going through things, we must try not to complain about a thing, because He said do everything without grumbling and complaining. I know we be naming these things and saying these things, but we must really do these things. Faith without works is dead, so we must do what He said and what we have read. He said don't only be hearers of His words, but be doers also. So we actually have to do this word that we heard. Literally. When He say, cast all your burdens and give it unto Him and not them, that's what He means. There's no in between. If you're really letting Him do what He gonna do, it's gonna happen for you supernaturally. It's not gonna happen in the natural, so don't focus on what's happening naturally. I know it seems like the enemy is winning, but this is just the beginning. Just like with Daniel. Long as God finds you innocent, He sees everything that's happening. He's allowing it to happen. And that's what helps me. I'm like, Lord, there's a reason why you are allowing this to happen. But He wants them to do all that they can do, all their plots. He said, let them get it out. Let them get it out. They ain't gonna stop nothing. It ain't even up for discussion. They can't stop nothing. You just keep trusting. Because at the end of the day, the Lord is going to save the day. As long as we continue to pray and obey the Almighty and do it His way. It don't matter what comes our way. It said no weapon formed against us. That means the weapons will form against us, but they shall not prosper. they're going to form. So we get confused, like, why are these weapons forming against me? Why is this attacking me? Why is this happening to me and me and me and me? Why me? Why not me? Why not me? Why not me? If this is what it's supposed to be, why not me? I mean, nobody can take this journey, honey. This journey is really a discerning journey. You have to really have discernment. No matter what comes your way, you really have to stay focused on God. Put your pride to the side, let go of control, and know that God is God. So, he said, let them. I mean, the ditch, the den that they trying to put you in, you may go in, but you won't get devoured. Just like when I told you guys that my cousin put something on my name, they didn't put no shame on my name, because at the same time, I didn't do the crime. So, of course, God wasn't going to have me to do the time for something I did not do, because he found me innocent. The prosecutor knew I was innocent. So, anytime God finds you innocent, it's not that we don't have to go through nothing or whatever, even while we're innocent, because I know that's the confusing part that we are confused about. It's like, if I didn't do anything, why should I have to go through stuff? That's why I don't do stuff, so I don't have to go through stuff. But we are not perfect, so if Jesus, the only one that's perfect, went through all of this stuff that he did not commit, all the stuff that he did not do, all he did was good. I don't want y'all to get it misunderstood. When you are doing good, the attacks are going to be on your back. The attacks are going to be on your back. If you don't have no attacks, then the devil ain't worried about you. The devil is not worried, because he already got you. He got you where he wants you. When you doing things like the system is wanting you to do, they ain't messing with you. They not bothering you until you get out of their system. And they're like, what's going on? How did this person, we had them locked in, trapped into our system. How did they get off our system? Oh, we're going to have to stop and block so they can get back on our system, so we can hold them right here, limit them to this, so they can miss whatever God has them. That's the whole point in the devil's plan. As long as you understand that that ain't God's plan for your life. God's plan is to prosper you. So it don't matter what you go through, you shall prosper. It's not going to stop you. God did not drop you. And the ones that is trying to drop you in the pit, they dig the pit for themselves. Like Yahweh was telling them, you don't do of my Father. You don't do of my Father. You're trying to kill me. That's why he kept telling them. They kept saying, oh yeah, we are descendants of Abraham. He said, but yet you're trying to kill me. Your father is the father of lies. Your father is the father of lies. Your father comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Where I go, you cannot go. So why are you even worried about your enemy? God said, let them try to do everything. He said, let them give it their best shot. Let them give it their best shot. They look bigger than you. Goliath naturally is bigger than David. But David knew with God, with God by his side, with God, it don't matter how big this giant is in front of you. It doesn't matter. You got to see God bigger than any situation that you are in, my friend. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It may be dark, long as you keep heart, you won't fall apart. When you are weak, he is strong. So you just keep holding on to God and swallow your pride. Don't try to be in control. When you actually are allowing God to be God in your life, He's going to show up and show out. He's going to make sure that there's going to be no doubt that it was him. You don't have to prove nothing. That's what he told me. He was like, you ain't got to prove nothing. I'm going to prove it to him. Let them do everything. Let them think they stopping whatever. Let them think all this stuff. I want them to. He wants them to. God wants them to. He wants them to be confused. He wants them to think that they stopping or blocking him. He wants them to, feel that it's real. But at the end of the day, God will reveal the real, It don't matter how you feel, God will reveal the real. Like, he's going to reveal the real. He's going to reveal what it is and what it's going to be. Whether they can see reality or spiritually, it's going to be what it's going to be. Period. So, let go. Let God. And swallow your pride. I heard this one person was like, oh, you need to tell people to get a job. You need to get a job. No, I'm not telling nobody that. I'm not telling nobody that. I'm telling people to follow God. And wherever God leads them, that's where they need to go. Because they need to let God be in control. When you are trying to make sure that you know when you're going to get paid and you know this and you have no faith in God. None. Not even some. You have more faith in the job and the paycheck. Well, that's not even faith because you know when you're going to get paid. Like, you really haven't put it in God's hands. And I could say that because I have really put it in God's hands. Like, I've really been faithing this out. And he has taken my faith to another level. Like, I faithed it out as much as I could, but there's another level to faith that I have to take. And y'all, I cannot wait till y'all see his glory with my situation, but with no hesitation. I will not say anything until he allows me to say something, but it's about to be big. Do you hear me? It's about to be big. I cannot wait till my Father do what he gonna do. I cannot wait till my Father do what he gonna do. I can't wait. I can't wait. So I'm just letting them do whatever they think that they could take with their fake self. Just do what you gotta do. That's what you need to say to your enemies. Do what you gotta do. Give it your best shot. Keep the plot. Do what you gotta do, because God is going to show you who you really dealing with. Just like when somebody's dealing with our kids, and then we show up. All this time they thinking that they doing stuff to our kids and saying stuff to our kids and all this stuff. But when we show up, we let them know who's in control and how it's gonna go and how it's gonna flow. Period. When you messing with them, you messing with me, honey. Period. And that's what God is saying. He said, I told you, mess not. Touch not my anointing. Even David, when God put Saul in his hands, he still understood the word. He still didn't touch Saul because he knew that Saul was one of God's anointed. He like, touching that. You can touch that, Lord, but I ain't touching it. I see you put them in my face, but I'm not touching it. You said, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and I already know what it is and what it's going to be. So I can clearly see this is a test, and I'm trying to stay blessed. I'm not trying to be stuck in no mess. So, God is in control. Don't worry about your enemies. It may look like they come in with their chariots and all that. Remember when he was delivering them out of Egypt? But how did he deliver them out of Egypt? He parted the Red Sea. Before he parted the Red Sea, it got harder for them. because of what he was about to take them in, and they still complain. And God destroyed the ones that kept complaining and all that stuff. So I'm watching my mouth, honey. I'm watching my mouth. It's honey, baby. But we have to let go and let God take control. We can't keep saying, oh yeah, I have faith, I have this, I have that, God is about to show up and show out. It's easy not to have doubt when you have everything, when you don't have nothing, and it ain't but discussion. When your money looking funny, and stuff still goes through for you. When you see favor in everything without money, because everybody think, oh, money. But the love of money is the root to all evil. So if you loving money, money is your motivation, you won't last long. But if you hold on to God, you put pride to the side, and you abide in God, He said, try me. Try me. Don't deny me. Try me. Honey, I'm trying Him. Like, oh Lord, okay, you took it out of my hands. I'm ready to see your plan, honey. I already understand what it is and what it's gonna be. I'm ready to see, honey, for your glory. You are gonna get the glory again for my story. You're gonna get the glory for I can't wait. I can't wait to tell you guys. I can't wait. I already anticipate that my Father gonna come through. He said He will never leave us nor forsake us. Never. And when the devil is going against the very thing that you know God told you to do, that is confirmation for you. Because you be like, I know God told me this. Why is everything going against? Because God told you that. Just because God told you, that's why all these attacks is coming on your back. But they whack. As a matter of fact, they are whack. Because that shows His children that He's confirming. Like, He don't think that He's confirming because He's trying to depress you and stress you. But God said He would never neglect you. So you shouldn't be confused when you go through, when things don't go your way. Just like we say to our own children. I'm like, you always get mad when things don't go your way. Because, I'm like, but in life, nothing is going to go your way ever in life. Like, never. People think that, oh, things just go Shanidra's way. Oh, nothing ever goes my way. Now, it works out for my good. Don't get that part misunderstood. But it don't go my way. My understanding of how it should go. Like, I told you about the building. Like, I didn't have the money. I didn't have no money. And I'm like, God said yes before He blessed. So I was just like, okay. Yes. I said yes. Still didn't have the money. I'm like, my money's still looking funny. I'm looking at my bank, and nothing. I'm like, I know He said yes. I clearly know my Father's voice. His sheep knows His voice. So I'm like, well, I did get the confirmation, yes, but I don't have the money at this moment. And He was like, oh, no problem. I'll give you the rest of December. I was like, okay. He was like, go ahead and start moving your stuff in and la-di-da-da. Like, it's been crazy. He want me to just start moving my stuff in. I told him I don't have the money. I don't want to sign anything until I have the money. You know, and all of this, I gave him the yes, but, you know. And I didn't sign nothing or nothing. I was just like, I don't have the money. I know I said yes, but I don't have it right now. And he was just like, just take all of December. And I have videos reminding me that, you know, I moved in December, you know, of 2021. And then I was in there all of 2022 on to 2023. And it's just amazing because it's like, dang, I remember literally not having the money, and I didn't get the money until the first day of January. And mind you, my account was parched all the way up until, so I guess all those attacks was attacking. But now I was like, let them do what they gonna do. Let them do what they gonna do. But God came through and approved everything. And remember, I was already pre-approved because he said yes before he blessed. Then I got that 13-room building that I was not looking for. Again, I was looking for this one, and I had the video of the actual, because I was videoing this other building, because I was like, this is what I can, you know, have a class right here. I can do photography on this back end. You know, I'll make a small place work, honey. I can make things work, honey. I don't need much. So I was just thinking, you know, in my head, like, oh, I could do this right here, right here, right here. But he was like, from what you're saying, this is not going to fit that. I'm like, it's fit in my pockets. I don't care what you're talking about. It's fit in my pockets at this moment. But, you know, that was just where my pockets was at that moment. God was bringing me to another level since I didn't settle. And it was amazing because I really didn't have no money. Literally, it wasn't no credit either. My credit wasn't all that. So I don't understand why people be like, oh, you must have had good credit. Oh, this, you must have had all the help in the world. Oh, this, wasn't nobody in there but me and those kids. Video proof. Nobody else up in there. Me, them kids, and God. That's it. God was feeding those kids because, you know, people didn't want to tell me about the free lunch, and they say, oh, I'm going to tell you, and they don't tell me. And so God was like, I ain't going to tell you. Even if they don't tell you, I ain't going to tell you. And he made sure those kids had real meals. So I don't move off of if I have the money or whatever. I did back then because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can move, you know, without no money. But I've made some major moves without the money. When my money was looking funny. Just because God said yes. Before he blessed. Like, he always says yes before he blessed me. I don't know if he's testing me. Well, I know it's a test. Because he's trying to see if I'm going to stress after he say yes. But I don't stress when he say yes. If he tell me yes, that's on him. That's on him, you know. That's on him to do what he said he's going to do. You want to tell me yes, I'm just going to do my best and let you handle the rest. Because you said yes. And it never looked like, it's never going to come in the natural where people can be like, oh, that's because of this. Oh, that's because of that. Oh, if that's, you know, because people like to put it on everything but God. They don't want to give God any glory. They want to say it's this or it's because of your credit. That's why he had me to move with my credit dropping and everything. People be like, oh, don't say that part. They can stop you from, they can't stop me from nothing. They didn't stop me from moving. Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand what faith is. Like, people talk about it all the time, and I just see all these fake people that talk about faith, and oh yeah, I got faith, and oh, blah, blah, blah. But they don't swallow their pride. Like, they deny God every day for people. They want to look like, and oh, you got to know this person. No, you got to know that person. No, I need to know God. That's all. As long as I got God by my side, it don't matter. It don't matter. He helped me going into doors that I'm not qualified to be in. I didn't go to school for none of this stuff. I didn't even finish college. So people can be like, oh, you went to college for business management. I didn't finish college. I didn't finish none of that. Not even some of that. So they didn't do nothing for me. It's a real journey. You have to be on the job training to understand business. You can't, it's not book stuff that you can just learn. It's something that you earn. So We just have to do what God has us to do in faith. No matter what it takes, no matter what comes our way, we have to do it. And He'll see us through it. But we can't worry about what's coming against. He said, let them send all their attacks. He said, I want them to. Let them give it their all. That's going to be the bigger of the fall. Let them give it their all. They're going to fall deep, honey. They're digging their own ditch. They're going to fall in the pit. So let them dig their own pit, honey. They're digging themselves deeper in a deeper hole. The more that they trying to control your life and sacrifice and witchcraft and all this demonic demon stuff, they can only go so far, honey. They're losing their own soul. He said, what is it to gain the whole world and lose your own soul? They are out of control. They need to repent and have some common sense. Repent and have some common sense. Turn from your wicked ways, then He will hear from heaven. They have yet to be able to stop you. Yet. All this stuff that they throwing, they still mad, but you glad. And they mad that you glad during all the stuff, and they sad. You sad because I'm happy? Like, you can't. The peace that surpasses all understanding is from God. So I have God by my side. Like, the joy that you're looking for, the love that you're looking for. I have everything that I need. It's God. It's God. Like, everything that you're looking for is God. That void that you're trying to fill is God. I didn't know all of this stuff was just God. Because I'm like, I thought I was looking for love. I'm not looking for love. I'm looking for, a companion, but I'm not looking for love. I have love. I have joy, peace. I'm happy with being with myself. I don't need anyone else. I would love someone else, but I don't need it. I have God. Like, it's nothing else that I need. Like, can't nobody take this joy because they can't take God from me. You know what I'm saying? You can't take God from me. So He's the one that gives me all that I need. He's the one that supplies all my needs. I don't need money. You could take money. You could take material stuff. You could take all the nonsense. But you don't have no dang on common sense. You can have all these things. Have you not noticed that? You be like, why are they watching me when they have supposedly seemingly more than me? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they sad? Like, you be like, this don't make no sense. Like, you should be happy. Like, this don't make any sense. The math is not, it's not adding up, but you have all this material stuff. Material stuff. I let go of material stuff. I don't want the material stuff. He told me not to move. Now, what if I would have stayed in that building to look like and, hold on to material stuff? Honey, I got, When he said it's time to move, that's what I did. I acted as a kid. I did exactly what my father told me to do. I was not attached to any material thing. No material nonsense. I'm not attached to money. I'm not attached to people. I'm not attached to no material stuff. Nothing. None of that means anything to me. But the one thing that means everything to me is my father. Like, I put him above everything. I love him above everything. As long as I'm staying with him, I'm good. I don't care what is taken from me. I don't care I don't care. It's like, I don't care because I love him and he loves me and he has shown me the love that I need. Everything that I was looking for, I found it. Like, I have it. And I'm not letting it go. Woo! The peace I have never had. I was going through way less in my mess. Way less. I didn't have to deal with half this stuff. I didn't have no peace. I didn't have this peace. didn't have this, like, this real peace. I didn't have this. I kept saying I have peace, but I didn't have peace that surpasses all understanding. Like, this is something that you need in your life. Like, you need Christ. You need God. You need to quit walking around with the fake facade, honey. I'm changing something every day with me, my attitude, whatever. I am changing every day. Like, Shanidra don't have it all together. I don't ever act like I'm just, oh yeah, I got it together, you don't have it together. No, I'm changing something that's out of control in God's eyes. I swallow my pride daily. I mean, he has literally taken the whole situation out of my hands. Like, there's nothing, like, literally, nothing but trusting in my hands. That's all I can do. It's trusting. Everything else is out of my hands. Literally. I mean, literally. I can't wait. Man, this is going to change a lot of people's lives. It is going to change a lot of people's lives. When you hear, my dear, the weird stuff that is happening, oh my gosh. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, she was just smiling. She was doing this and that. Because of God. You know, like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I want them to do whatever it takes. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. That's what you need to say to your enemy. I'm being the example of what you should do. Don't be confused. Just let them do what they got to do. Let them do what they got to do so God can show himself approved. Like, he's going to come through. He's about to show up and show out. Because I'm telling you, I mean, I have the feeling like when that court case, I mean, I was freaking the freak out back then. Like, I didn't know I was going to get the win. I knew I didn't do anything. That's why it was strange. I was like, Lord, this don't make no sense. I didn't do anything. Like, my transmission went out. Like, when stuff like this stuff is happening, it's for your good. Because that was the proof to show that I was not there, you know? So, it's just a lot of stuff that you just have to trust God. Like, you just have to trust God. Because you don't need the lawyer. You don't need the equipment. David didn't need all that equipment. He was like, I don't need this. They said, this is too heavy. Like, what? I don't need this. All I need is a slingshot. That's all I got. You know, I got God by my side. I really don't need nothing, you know. But he didn't need anything but God. So all we need is God. That's it. That's it. They want you to quit. Don't quit. You can't quit. You come too far to quit. And that's how it is when, you know, back when I ran track. I mean, my daddy always, my stepdaddy used to always say, your takeoff is quick. I'm quick takeoff. I'm gone. You can't catch up with me. I'm gone. And then I'm like, ooh, the closer I get, and it's like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm about to take a break. And God like, no, you almost there. You are almost there. But you like, I can't breathe. You know, I can't make it no faster. But when we are weak, he is strong. So long as we belong, it don't matter what's going on. We'll stay strong. That's what makes us stronger. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And we last longer. I hear about the generic, you know, pity parties that people come to me about. Oh, this is happening. I couldn't even get my nails done. I couldn't even do this. I'm like, you complain about nonsense, like little stuff, petty stuff. Paint your own nails. My friends will tell you that when they be complaining about nonsense, I'm like, paint your own nails. You too bougie. I just say what it is. Like, I would tell them what it is. You so funny. No, I'm serious. Paint your own nails. Quit being too bougie. God is telling you, you don't need that. You don't need to be spending money on that. You got other stuff to be spending money on. I know, I had to spend money on this. I didn't even want to spend. Nobody wants to spend money on other stuff. I would love to do other stuff, but priorities. Where are your priorities? I have kids, so I never just think about myself. So that's just hard for me to just make decisions based off of me and all about me. I can't be like that. You know, I have kids, but I've been like this before I had kids. I've always put others before myself. I just don't understand how people could be so selfish and about self, and it's just weird. But, you know, I'm not here to tickle your ear. So long as you can hear what I'm saying, you will stop playing and be about your business. Like, long as you are innocent and you know that you are trying to do and it's literally out of your hands. Now, if you got money, that's the whole point. And why God, thank you, had me to say that. Because if you have money and you spend it on something that you don't need to spend it on, that's on you. But if you don't have money and it's really out of your hands, like God has taken it completely out of your hands, then you need to understand that, you know, it's in His hands and you just got to follow His plan. We just got to do what He has us to do. That's it. We got to get the clue to do what He has us to do. We can't do nothing else. And He will literally make it to where we cannot do anything else. This journey that I've been on for 9 years, this faith journey, nobody has been in my family on this journey with kids, by themselves, with God, you know, just God, and taking this faith walk just because they heard from God. Nobody. So all I can go to is God. So that has helped me a lot on my journey, because I get irritated hearing from people that haven't been on this journey, and it's like, oh my gosh, you don't understand. You know, you don't understand. You're just telling me generic stuff and I can't take it. So I just take it to my Father. Like, I've learned how to discern. I've learned how to, you know, take the nuggets that I can from what people say. Because I used to just get irritated every day. Like, but now I'm just like, oh, okay, Lord. Okay. I just need to talk to you. You know, He said acknowledge Him and all, not them. He said Him in all of our ways, all of them. And I have to acknowledge Him in all of my ways. Like, I literally acknowledge Him in all of my ways. So, I have no choice. Like, when I say I don't have a choice, it means that this is what I choose to do. Like, I know I have a choice. Because people are like, you got a choice. You can, and I can. I can lean to my own understanding, but I've done that in my life and it got me nowhere. Doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome is insanity. I'm not insane, so I don't want to be in that lane and then complain about the same thing. That's strange. So I don't remain the same. I change. And I don't blame others. If I'm the problem, it's the best it could be. If you say it's me, I'm like, yes! Like, I am so excited. I know that sounds weird, but it's like, oh, because I can fix whatever, you know, problem it is with me, you know. When it's somebody else, it's like, oh my gosh, they're not going to get it, you know, all this stuff going around the world and all of that. But if it's me, it's like, okay, you're saying this needs it. That's it. You don't have to go around the bush. You don't have to, you know, say all this extra stuff. I got it. You don't have to sugarcoat it. You don't have to baby feed it. You can straight cut to the point. A lot of people couldn't take my apostle because he's straight cut to the point. But I like people that's straight up. Don't give me that generic bull crap. I can't take it. It's generic, it's fake, it's not what it takes. So don't tell me, oh yeah, you're doing good, keep doing. No, I'm not. And not. Tell me the real. Like, I'm not one of these adults that cry about little stuff. I know why people, you know, be going around the bush because of these crybaby adults. I mean, they whine about anything. They so offended by anything that you say when you tell them the truth. God said, Yahweh was telling him, he said, why when I speak truth you don't understand me? Why? Why when I speak truth you don't understand me? You want to deliver truth but you can't take it? Like, And then we gotta look over reality of what actually happened. Tell the truth. If the person is in the wrong, tell the truth. I just showed the proof. I'm like, you can look for yourself. Look at it. I repeat whatever I'm going to say. Like, don't make any sense. So, we have to have the common sense to do what God has us to do. Period. No matter, don't be confused. He's telling not, if you forgot, to your own understanding, but to acknowledge Him in all of your ways. When we keep listening to them and we're not acknowledging Him, that's where we mess up. That's where we get stuck. Because it's not going our way. But just like I tell my daughter and myself, like, it's not going to go your way. So the moment you can understand that it's not going to go your way, then you'll be okay. You'll be like, okay. Quit worrying about them. Even when He delivered them from Egypt and they went through the Red Sea, He let them go through, but, you know, He let them see that the enemies was washed up with their chariots and all that. They got washed up. He let them go on the shore dead so they can see. They gone. Quit worrying about them. He got them. When they put Daniel in the lion's den, he got into the lion's den. They locked it up. All of this stuff. They can lock up your finance. They can lock up everything that they want to lock up. But they can't stop up with their plop up. Because when God, you gonna see, He gonna get the glory at the end, honey. They ain't gonna get the win. Don't worry about the W-H-E-N and just know that you're going W-I-N. Period. Period. Let them do what they're gonna do. Let them give it their best shot. That's what God said. Let them get, what are you worried about? Let them get their best shot. I want them to give their best shot. Give all their witchcraft, do every little thing that they can do. Let them do what they can do. And watch me do what I'm going to do. You don't need the credit. You don't need the money. You don't need none of that. Not even some of that. Every place that I've been in, it wasn't by my credit. I've never had the credit. I don't know how to explain this. Like, people try to shut my mouth from saying this because they don't want God to get the glory. That's how I see it when you tell me to not say about my credit. I see that you don't want me to glorify my Father. I'm not ashamed of anything. That's the strange things that y'all keep doing. Y'all don't want to tell the real, oh, my credit was bad. You don't want to tell that part. Why? Like, then you telling the lie. You're not telling them the whole truth. So when they're going through their stuff and their credit drop, then they're going to think that they got to stop. No, you keep going. Keep going. Period. When your money looking funny, keep going. Keep going. When you don't have a job, when the job is not coming, when God is stopping you from getting a job, keep going. Keep going. That's what I'm showing in my actions. You don't need a job all the time. You keep trying to hold on to jobs and go to job and this and that and that. That's not teaching and preaching about God. God said, acknowledge Him. Allow Him to direct your path. So I'm going to bring everybody to Him. All my friends will tell you, I tell them, God. Go to God. Oh, I don't know which way I need to go. Because you pray about it fast. Oh, I am. I'm just saying, like, should I talk to the Lord? He'll tell you. Or He'll show you. Try to go your way. Pray His will be done and then try to go your way. Because you don't know what you're saying when you say, your will be done. Because I say, Lord, your will be done. And when His will is done, it's sometimes not fun. It's just like, oh my gosh, it make you want to run. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to just, you're not going to just walk in and everything just happens. No, everything is going to be going against you. Because you're not going the regular route. But you need to just shout and not pout. Because without a shadow of a doubt, God is going to help you come out. period. He gonna get you out. He got Daniel out. He closed the mouths of the lions. They locked him in just like they locked Jesus in. They couldn't keep Jesus in, my hand. They could not keep Jesus in. They did everything, had the guards. And then the guards shot a lot. Even when God get you out of it and all this stuff and you telling it, they'll still be lying about your story and all this stuff. Like, it's just the weirdest stuff. Like, they really cannot give God the glory. It's so weird. It's so demonic. I just see them as so demonic. Like, you can't give God none of the glory. You just, that's why you gonna say, didn't I do all this stuff? And no, you did it for your little funky name. For your little funky name. That's what I'm gonna say. Funky name. You wanted all the fame for your little funky name. You wanted everybody to look at you and what you do. When people look at me, they're going to have to see God. It's not going to be Shanidra. Oh, Shanidra, you're doing this, you're doing that. You know, Shanidra tired. Shanidra this, Shanidra that. I'm going to tell you what Shanidra really is so that you can know that it's God. I don't care. I want you to see God. I'm not about to sit here and act like Shanidra just doing this like it's... No, because then that's not helping you. So when you're going through it, then you're going to be thinking like, well, why is this happening to me? It didn't happen. It did. That's why I can't wait to tell my testimony. It's going to blow y'all freaking minds. Nobody's going to be able to, y'all can't deal with this stuff. I'm telling you, normal people would have an anxiety attack. They would, man, you don't understand. But when you got God's hand on your life, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. Y'all just keep listening in. I don't know what video he going to allow me to say it in. Because he's in control. But, honey, the moment he let me, honey. But the story, it haven't unfolded yet, so... I just can't wait. And we're going to have this video to show exactly what I was saying during the process. Like, this is going to be awesome. Like, y'all going to see, this is how I was acting. This is what was happening. This is how I was feeling. This is how I was dealing in it. So y'all can't be like, oh, when that was happening, she was probably another. No. I was still in front of y'all. I'm still doing this. I'm still smelling. Like, I can't wait. Wait, and y'all don't even know what I'm dealing with. Like, y'all don't even know. But I just can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait. Y'all just don't know. But anyways, we have to allow God to save today. Even when it don't go your way, let God save today. It's never going to go your way. Like I tell my daughter, it's never going to go my way. It's never going to go your way. Quit freaking out. Because I thought this, and I tried this, and I even did this, just in case this. I said, girl, I've been there, done that. I had A, B, C, D. So if A don't work, I got B. Then I got C, D, E, F. Honey, I always had a backup plan for a backup plan for a backup plan for a backup plan. Period. I mean. But now I just be like, look, God, it don't matter how many plans I have, it's your plan. So, I just let go of control. I stopped trying to control it and just know that now he got me. So, I need to get out this car. But, don't go too far. Just make sure that you press hard. And watch God be God. He got Daniel out. Because God found Daniel innocent. As long as God sees you innocent, you know that you're innocent. I knew I was innocent in that case. I'm not ashamed to talk about that. See, the devil wants you to be ashamed to say some things. I'm not ashamed because I know I didn't do nothing. Like, that don't make sense for me to be ashamed of something that was on my name that wasn't supposed to be on my name. That God got me out of. Even the judge said, Miss Matthews, you would never have to worry about this again. It's dismissed off of you. It's off of you. The judge, he had the prosecutor to dismiss, to say, I want to dismiss this off of Miss Matthews. It was just, no. no attorney. Mind you, I was paying the attorney $1,200 a month. Because I didn't know about I've never been in trouble. Because I don't do stupid stuff. So, you know, when stuff ain't happening on my end, it's not because I just don't want to do stuff or I want to get my nails done or something like that. It means I really didn't have it. So God knew that. He knew it was out of my hands. So he'll find me innocent. So if it's out of your hands, leave it alone. He said try them, so I'm trying them. I'm waiting to see his glory, honey. I'm waiting to see. I trust and believe that he is all that he said he is. I believe him. I'm really in this faith journey. Like, when I teach people about business and Beyond the Cover Academy, we go beyond the cover and help them discover beyond. When we teach them that this is not, you got to go beyond this. It's not about, my son is out of camp today because it's not about a look. Leadership is not about a look. If you're a leader, what are you leading people to? If you're a boss, what do you, I mean, what the heck? No. You gonna lead people to take losses because you out of control. So he's out today. Because we're not gonna be out here looking like something that if you're ashamed of the things that you're doing, stop doing it. That's what I keep telling him. Stop doing it. You don't want me to say nothing. You don't want me to, well, stop doing it. I'm not gonna keep doing stuff that I don't want nobody to talk about. It means that you shouldn't be doing it. Stop doing it. We're not faking it till we make it. We're not doing all this fake stuff on the outside trying to look like. That's why so many people are hurt and left in the dirt because, you know, parents want to just, oh, well, as long as you keep making me look good outside. No, I'm worried about what's in the inside. I don't want you to die. I want you to live and not die. But you're going to have to swallow your pride. You're going to have to deny yourself daily. You're going to have to deny these fleshly desires. That's what's required. That's how you were wired. So we cannot continue to just try to look like something that we're not like. We're not going to say, oh, yeah, I'm a believer in God because we're leading all these people astray because we disobey the Almighty. Say we don't do it His way. We tell them to get a job. That's stupid. I'm not telling you to get a job. I'm telling you to trust God while I'm doing it in my life. While I'm following Christ in front of you guys. With kids, with bills, with everything coming against. All of that. All of that. Every excuse y'all got. It's like I have to go through all of this stuff for y'all. Like, but that's fine. Why not me? Why not me? Like, I'd rather have a heart for these people and actually build a community and actually, I want to be able to understand people and not look down on people. I don't want to. That's why I've never been about money. I'm never about material stuff. So you can't win me over with material stuff. You can't win me over with money. You can't win me over with nothing. You can offer me all the money in the world, but if God is not in it, I'm not in it. Period. My son trying to rush me into the garage, but I know as soon as I go in there, the signal is going to be out. So I gotta finish this route so you can shout and stop pouting and stop doubting the Lord. We doubt the Lord. I had to fix myself. I'm like, Lord, oh goodness, because when stuff is hitting, you just like, what in the world? Like, you know me, you see me down here. I did everything you told me to do. I don't want you to be confused, you know? But, you know, I just talk to the Lord. People be telling people, oh, you got to pray this way, you got to do this. No. God made you different for a reason. He tell you don't do all this fancy extra nonsense. You know, you just praying just to get looks and likes, and I don't do all that stuff. You don't never technically see me praying. Y'all see me saying, let me decrease as you increase God in me. You know, that's it. Let your words come out of my mouth and not my words. I say that. Y'all may hear me say that. But I just talk to the Lord. I'm talking to the Lord all day, every day. Just in the car, walking, talking. I'm just talking to Him. You can just talk to Him. I don't care how I look outside. I don't care how crazy I look. I look crazy on this faith journey. People don't understand. They're like, so you don't have a job and you just came here and you did that and you don't have a husband and you have those kids. How are you doing it? I'm not doing it on my own. I have God. I keep telling y'all I have God. I have God. I have God. But you don't understand it because you don't want God. I'm not going to say you don't want God, but when you have God, you understand it. I have God. I don't have nothing else. None of this extra stuff that they tell you have to have. I don't have all that stuff. I just have God. And I'm not going to stop saying that I have God. That's weird. Because He said, if you deny me here on earth, I'm going to deny you in heaven. I'm not trying to be denied. I don't care about any person out there. They can't give me nothing. Only He can give me stuff. He can open doors that no man can shut. So if that door is shut, that wasn't a door for me. It's not part of my destiny. That's not part of what He has me to be. So, let go. Let God take control. Stand tall. Do it all. And watch them fall. That's all I have for you today. Again, we must pray and obey the Almighty. We must do it Yahweh so we don't have to hit the highway. I hope you guys have an amazing day.